When you first land on the Charles Medical Group website, you're greeted with a very clean, professional layout that's focused on hair restoration solutions. It immediately features Dr. Glenn Charles, who is clearly the face and driving force of the clinic. The site presents his credentials, along with numerous awards and recognitions, giving users a sense of trust and authority. Navigation is straightforward with clearly labeled sections like procedures, before and after, FAQs, financing, and contact. The main focus here is on surgical hair restoration techniques, specifically FUE and FUT. The site outlines both in a good amount of detail, explaining how each method works, who they're for, and what the recovery process involves. There's a decent balance of technical depth without being overwhelming, though more interactive elements, like videos or animations, would have been helpful for visual learners. One strong point is the before and after gallery, which is extensive and categorized by procedure type. You can actually get a pretty realistic sense of what to expect depending on your hair loss pattern. There's also a section for eyebrow and beard transplants, which aren't always featured on similar sites, so that's a plus. However, where the site starts to fall short is in user engagement. There are no chatbots, no instant assessment tools, and no dynamic consultation features. It's very much a static experience. For a high investment, deeply personal procedure like hair restoration, users expect a more interactive experience. There's a consultation request form, but it feels outdated and doesn't offer immediate feedback or estimated quotes. Did you know people waste so much time just resetting passwords? I used to be one of them, until I found Locker.io, and now I don't even think about it. This and many other useful links you can find in the description. Moving on, the FAQ section is surprisingly useful. It addresses cost, recovery, side effects, and expectations quite honestly. But again, it's text-heavy. A few short videos from Dr. Charles himself would elevate this section significantly. The same goes for testimonials. While there are a few written ones, video stories or third-party reviews would boost credibility. You do get the sense that Dr. Charles is highly experienced and selective in his work, which is great, but it could be presented more dynamically. On mobile, the site holds up well. It loads quickly, scales properly, and retains functionality. Booking a consultation is fairly easy, but again, lacks modern touches, like calendar integrations or AI-driven questionnaires. In terms of transparency, pricing details are not clearly mentioned. This can be frustrating for users doing research. While it's understandable that costs vary, even a range would help filter in serious clients. The clinic promotes a boutique, personalized approach, but this needs to be reflected better in the digital experience. To sum up, the Charles Medical Group website succeeds in professionalism, detailed information, and showcasing real results. But it could definitely improve in areas like user interactivity, multimedia content, and pricing transparency. If you're serious about a hair transplant and want someone with decades of experience, Dr. Glenn Charles is a strong contender. But be prepared to make contact for most of the key details. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more honest reviews just like this one.